This Jedi Survivor walkthrough series covers how to get all collectibles in order as soon as they are available, along with side quests and other activities. I won't be showing any cutscenes, but there may be spoilers in the form of important information. As usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. After the game's intro, you'll need to complete a basic combat tutorial section following the prompts on screen. This is followed by a brief climbing section. Upon completion, you'll land in the Coruscant Rooftops area. The first chest in this area is located nearby and contains the Patience Emitter for your lightsaber. There is also a nearby door blocking the Force tier in this area, which is not accessible at this time. Moving on, continue making your way along the rooftops until reaching the first meditation point. Near the meditation point is the first databank in the form of a Force Echo. Slice open the nearby door with BD1 and force push the water pipe closed to access the second chest in the rooftops area, which contains the Patience switch for your lightsaber. Backtrack to the meditation point and continue past it, climbing up a ladder to engage with some stormtroopers. After defeating them, have BD1 scan the nearby squatter camp for the second Databank collectible. Head down a nearby staircase and follow the path to find the first treasure in the Coruscant rooftops, a Priorite shard. This is the last accessible collectible in this area, at least for now. Double back and move past the squatter camp, squeezing through a tight corridor. When you emerge, you will be prompted with a tutorial about the holomap. Familiarize yourself with it, then move along the main path. Upon entering a room filled with stormtroopers, you'll unlock the double-bladed lightsaber stance. You'll then need to pass through a series of encounters where this new stance excels. After a brief climbing section, you'll be introduced to a new character named Bode. Make your way through the remainder of the rooftops with Bode, unlocking a shortcut along the way. You'll need to use Bode's skills to clear the way forward to the next area, Renovation Site 4733. After an initial wall running section, you'll reach a slippery ramp. To the left of it is another Priorite shard treasure. Use wall running to bypass the slippery slope, then slice open the door directly ahead to access a chest containing the Coruscant paint BD1 material. Have Bode lower the cable above and then use it to proceed forward, eventually getting the drop on a group of stormtroopers. Afterwards, interact with a nearby console to raise the bridge, and follow the on-screen prompt to unlock Bode's targeted attack move. Direct Bode to open the path ahead, then continue to the next meditation point a short distance away. To the left of the nearby staircase, you'll find a databank that BD1 can scan. Walk up the staircase and further along the main path, eventually entering into a noodle shop which can be scanned for another databank entry. Next, make your way through the building, defeating stormtroopers and probe droids along the way. A short distance ahead, you'll fall into an encounter and unlock another Force ability. After clearing the stormtroopers, head up the nearby staircase and follow the path to a dead end, where another Priorite shard is waiting. Double back and pass the previous location, defeating any stormtroopers that get in the way. You'll soon reach a small puzzle section where Bode must be directed to knock a climbable grate down. You'll then need to force push a block towards the grate to reach it and proceed. Following the curved wall running section, climb up the metal grate, then turn around and run along the pair of elevated curved walls. This will take you to a dead end where the chest containing the patient's grip for the lightsaber is located. Double back across the curved walls and continue moving along the main path. Cut a rope loose and use it to swing across a large gap. After climbing up to a new area, jump down the broken staircase to the left. A Force Echo Databank entry is found in a room on the other side. Jump back up the broken staircase and make a sharp left, going in a new direction. Following another group of stormtroopers, go down another set of stairs and pick up another Priorite shard treasure beneath it. Then squeeze through the nearby passageway to proceed. This will lead to a mini-boss fight, and once the mini-boss is defeated, you can pick up the Ascension cable equipment nearby. Following another cutscene, you'll be able to scan the mini-boss for another Databank entry. This is the last collectible in Renovation Site 4733. Follow Bode through a platforming section, eventually circling back to the start of this area. With the Ascension cable, you should now be able to progress to the next area, the industrial stacks. There are only 2 collectibles in this area, and both are aboard the Senator's yacht. To reach the yacht, you'll first need to make it through a brief platforming section. Once you enter the yacht, there will be a small cutscene. Afterwards, you can scan a collectible near the senator's chair. A Force Echo can also be found nearby. That is all the collectibles in this area. While not necessary, I would also suggest talking with your fellow crew members before leaving the senator's yacht. Following a cutscene, you will enter a new area, the Undercity Meets. Escape the conveyor belt and wall jump up to the next meditation point. Jump up another wall and defeat the security droid to access a chest containing the first Stim upgrade. Continue through the meat factory, defeating a couple of probe droids along the way. Moving into a building, you'll find a green laser gate that we lack the ability to pass. Instead, head into the room that is currently accessible, and there you'll need to face off with a purge trooper. After defeating them, have BD1 slice the nearby doors open. Stick to the left side of the following room to find the first Force Essence upgrade. That is all the collectibles we can currently acquire in this area, so for now we will move on to the next area, the Freight Handling Depot. You will also unlock the Confuse Force ability at this point. Use the Ascension cable to ride along the conveyor belt, getting the drop on the enemies in this arena. Once again, there is a laser gate that we are not able to pass through at this time. Instead, mop up the enemies in this arena and then have BD1 slice open the door. BD1 can scan the pack of turbo dogs just beyond the door for another databank entry. Afterwards, climb the wall ahead and then turn around, wall running to a new area where the chest containing the Coruscant paint weapon material is found. And those are all the collectibles we can currently get in this area. Head back in the other direction to reach the next meditation point. Just a short distance ahead, you will initiate another cutscene, which will lead to the first major boss fight. Skip to the next timestamp now if you don't want any spoilers whatsoever. For everyone else, here are some basic tips. The boss is the ninth sister. Little strategy is required until she starts reading your mind with the Force. At that point, she is basically unhittable, and attempts to do so will trigger more aggressive moves on her part. Instead, just circle her at close distance and parry her attacks with well-timed blocks. This will reduce her posture, and once that is broken, it will end her mind-reading trick. Near the end of the fight, the dual stance is unlocked for the lightsaber. You'll be prompted on how to use the Force parry move with the dual stance once the ninth sister is nearly out of HP, and this will finish the fight. After a cutscene, move through some debris to reach the next meditation point. Down the stairs and at the end of the hall is a Gonk droid. Scan it for another databank entry. This is the only collectible in the Skylane regulation station. Keep moving forward into the Hangar 2046C area. You'll eventually reach a circular platform with a climbable rope. Defeat the enemy standing guard, then scan the nearby console for another databank entry before climbing up the rope. Zipline down to the next platform and move along the left side to find a Priorite shard treasure, the last collectible on Coruscant that is currently accessible, before continuing on. Moving on, there will be another cutscene. Afterwards, pass by a currently inaccessible door and make your way to the final meditation point. There will then be a final push to escape the Imperial forces on Coruscant. That is it for part 1. If you need help with anything covered in this video, you can reach out in the comment section where I'll do my best to help, and I'll also have a pinned comment that I update with helpful information as time goes on. If you want to see more great videos, you can check out my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day if you're here today. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. And as always, thanks for watching.